Hi friends, it's me Jenna with the Witch Parlour, and today I want to talk about dreams, lucid dreaming, subconscious work, divination through your dreams, and dream telepathy as well. Many people underestimate the power of our subconscious mind and the work we can do spiritually through our subconscious. So many things, images, messages can come through when we are dreaming and we are in that REM sleep and in our subconscious mind. We are tuned out of our ego. We are not distracted by the daily tasks of the mundane, and we are simply in the quiet, safe space, usually in our bed, and we are able to be fully relaxed, allowing us to tap into a higher consciousness. When we are tuned into this higher consciousness, we're able to not only work between the veil and between the worlds, but we're able to tap into other individuals as well. This is something that might have happened to you when you were younger. Maybe you and your friend shared a dream and you almost played like a game of telephone in your sleeping state. Perhaps you picked up a message or a feeling or a vibe coming from a friend or family member, and you call them the next day and they go, "How did you know that?" And you say, "I had a dream about it." Often these messages come in frequently, but we just don't pay attention to them, so we forget them as well when we come into our waking state. Often we forget them because we go so quickly into work mode or school mode that we can't remember what we dreamt about. The best way to overcome that is to keep a journal by your bedside so you can quickly jot down anything that came in through your dreams. If you are someone who sleeps with the phone by your bedside, you can also take an audio note of your dreams so that you can record them later. If more people practice writing down what they were dreaming about, their visions and guidance in their waking life would actually become far more clear. They would also be able to remember and hold on to their dreams a little bit longer. They would also be able to decipher the scarier dreams or the dreams that maybe made them uncomfortable. It would allow them to tune into what is being told to them. Maybe there's some infidelity happening that they need to tune into and be aware of. Maybe there is something going on at work that they're not recognizing the patterns because they get so caught up in the ebb and flow of things. Perhaps something is about to unfold in your life and all the signs have been there, but often it goes overlooked just because we go into the state of the mundane and we're just in that 9-to-5 workflow and we just seem to tune so much out. How can we trigger lucid dreaming or help our dreams become much more vivid? Well, a lot of practices can be done, like listening to binaural beats before bedtime. There's many options on YouTube where you can play the music. You can listen through it through headphones while you drift to sleep. You can also do meditations that help. Light a candle and meditate. Focus on the fact that you want to slip into a more lucid dreaming state so that you can see and hear and smell your dreams. You can become more cognitively aware in your sleeping state. Sometimes when we become too aware and our body is still in a sleeping state but our mind wakes up, we go into sleep paralysis. This could be very scary. This can also trigger us into a fear mode where we start seeing the old hag in the corner or the demon sitting on the chest. These are old traditional stories that have come out through centuries of paintings and writings where people feel like they were being haunted in their sleep and they were overcome with this evil darkness that would not allow their body to sit up, wake up, or even just become mobile again. Once your body wakes up with your mind, then you gain control. And once you regain that control, the demon usually goes away, or the old hag in the corner, or anything that you feel is plaguing you in that moment. Don't let the fear of possible sleep paralysis scare you away from the practice of lucid dreaming. Yes, it's possible, but it doesn't usually happen very often. If you are getting bouts of sleep paralysis or even night terrors, try addressing what it is that might be triggering those. Dive into doing some shadow work so that you can really possibly heal what it is that's plaguing your soul. If you would like to practice dream telepathy, try and work with a trusted friend or family member that you respect and trust. Work with a telepathic bond. Maybe offer each other a chance to unlock something in your dream state. Send them a message in your dream or an image or a word as a safe word to see if they can pick that up in their dream state. The more this is practiced, the more likely it will become a shared experience. Your telepathic bond with your friend or family member will become so intense that you'll be able to transmit messages back and forth. I know that it was something that was possible for children to do with their siblings, often having shared experiences in their dreams as well. Sometimes it would have to do with things going on in their lives at home. It was a shared experience that they were not sharing in the mundane together, but somehow in the dream state they were both picking up these patterns and becoming aware of them to alert someone else in the family or household. If you have a friend you haven't talked to in a long time, try a little bit of dream telepathy. Try to reach out or send them a message in a dream. Sit with the intention before falling asleep that you want to send them this message. I guarantee you that there is a strong chance that out of nowhere they will suddenly call you to say hello, check in with you, or even just message you online. Now, is this hurting the law of free will? No, you're simply sending a message to someone, kind of like an SOS call or a friendly letter in the mail. Telepathic dreams has actually been studied in our scientific world. There are many scientific studies that back and support this phenomenon. They propose that deep psychic bonds make this possible. There are some scientists who rule this as coincidence, but if you've experienced it for yourself, it's hard to deny. So if you want to experience dream telepathy, work with your trusted friend and really enhance your psychic bond together. Do some meditation or deep breathing work together. Maybe get a stone and carry it around and then switch the stones so that you each have each other's energy with you. Work on that bond and see how deep you can get this telepathic bond to become. Really, the best thing you can do with this practice is journal. Write down what you're experiencing and write down if there are coincidences or synchronicities that come to pass. If you do have a dream about a friend where you send a message and suddenly they call and they haven't called you in weeks or months or even years, write those notes down for your own studies. Much of magic really truly is a lot of experimentation and doing your own work to study and learn and grow on your journey. You can read a million books that suggest all these ideas, but it isn't until you experience it yourself and take your own notes that you will truly, truly embrace it. There's so many books on dream telepathy and it's absolutely fascinating. When you can tune into the frequency of lucid dreaming, so many things get unlocked for you. You can simply go to bed asking a question and in a fashion of dream divination, simply get the answer in your sleep, waking up feeling better about situations or choices you have to make in the next day or week to come. And you will find yourself just feeling a little bit more confident because you feel like you have the answers you need to keep you moving forward fluidly. Use your subconscious as a way to harness that extra energy, not from people, but from the gained knowledge that you acquire during these subconscious moments. You're working in the subconscious, you're working through a meditative state while you're sleeping. It's almost effortless. And it truly is a phenomenon that can help you. In your dreams, when you do receive messages or you wake with an image in your mind, write everything down as detailed as possible. If you see a specific animal, if you notice the seasons in the trees, if you're outside or inside, is the inside of where you're at, do you feel warmth or cold? Write down all the details because eventually you'll be able to decipher what they mean later on. It's not your job to decipher things right away, and if you write it down, you can always revisit it later, but I guarantee you if something comes out to you very vividly, there'll be key notes in those dreams that will wake you up to whatever it is that you're trying to find in your journey. It'll allow you in your day to ponder the dream from the night before and really figure it out without really putting too much effort into it. You'll have many aha moments that will come to fruition. This self-awareness will only increase tenfold, allowing your subconscious to come into your conscious mind in your daily mundane life, because now you will find self-awareness in all the things you do. You will start to notice the birds around you, what kind of birds are flying in the sky, the noises around you. Perhaps you start hearing a bunch of sirens to signal to you, pay attention to your safety. You might start noticing more crows around you that say, hey, pay attention to your protection. So many symbolism things come to us on the daily, but we don't notice it, and we get so caught up to it. So if we become very conscious of it in our subconscious, we will also find this pattern to happen in our daily life. And it's really a beautiful thing when you're working on your spiritual journey, your journey to witchery, and your own self-awakening. No matter what path you're choosing, whether it's a religious one or not, you will always find that there is so much going on around you at any given time. And once you tune in, you will finally see it. If you wake from a dream and a specific emotion is just taken over you, feel that emotion. Write it down, take note of it. Pay attention to what it is that's making you feel. Perhaps it's something you need to address, and that might be something that you need to work on with shadow work or therapy. But either way, it will guide you, it will help you heal, and it will help you move forth in your magical spiritual journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a little bit of information that came with it. I wish you all the best in your dream telepathy work and dream divination work. When you do lucid dreaming as well, you want to make sure, on a side note, to be very comfortable. Make sure you feel super warm, super safe, and the more comforted your body feels, your mind will also feel, and then your heart, and you'll be able to tune into that lucid dreaming frequency so much easier. So I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed day. See you on the next one. Bye.